There was a moment, before the bread multiplied, before the blind man saw light, before death surrendered its grip. There was silence. Not the silence of peace, but the silence of waiting, the silence where faith trembles. And in that silence, he stood. It was evening by the sea, the sky bruised with fading gold. Waves whispered against the shore like prayers half-spoken. A crowd had gathered, thousands, hungry, exhausted, hopeless. They had followed him into the wilderness seeking something they could not name. Now the sun was dying, and their stomachs echoed with emptiness. The disciples looked at him. "Send them away," they said. But Jesus did not move. He looked at the boy, a child with 5 loaves, 2 fish, nothing. The disciples saw impossibility, the crowd saw their own lack, but Jesus, he saw something else. He lifted his eyes to heaven, and then silence. No thunder, no voice from the clouds, just the wind, just the waiting, just his hands, holding bread that could not be enough. And the people watched, doubt heavy in their chests, faith small as a seed buried deep. He broke the bread, once, twice, and it did not end. Piece after piece, basket after basket, the loaves became a river, the fish became abundance. But the miracle was not in the multiplication. It was in the moment before. When he held what was not enough, entrusted it into the Father's hands. When he stood in the silence and did not fear it. The crowd ate. They were filled, not just with bread, but with wonder, with the knowing that what is impossible with men is breathing in the hands of God. We live in the silence too, between the prayer and the answer, between the ache and the healing, between the question and the dawn. We stand with our small offerings, our 5 loaves that feel like nothing, and we wonder, is he listening? Does he see? But perhaps the silence is not absence. Perhaps it is presence, distilled. Perhaps faith is not born in the noise of miracles, but in the quiet before them. When we place what little we have into hands that hold eternity, before every miracle, there is a silence. And in that silence, God is already moving.